Hello, everybody. I am Sunpsychic Jean, and please welcome Scott, Scorpio Sun Tarot. Hi, Scott.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Jean.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
I'm so excited. It is Valentine's Day today. It is a beautiful, sunny, and somewhat warm, warmer than yesterday, and very, very sunny and so bright out there. Um, it's so nice to see everybody. Morella is here. Jackie B is here. I've seen Jackie B do
Ah,
her readings. She's so good at that. She's good. And don't try. I'm protected. She's sending us some Valentine love. That's sweet of you. And Morella is here. And Brina
Morella.
Ford is here. And Jackie is here. So nice to see you. Did I miss anybody? No, no, no. Oh, Nancy Ray is here. I
Nancy
felt like I
Ray.
was missing somebody. Thank you, everybody, for being here. And thank you to all my subscribers. I see Nancy Ray and Dora Romero. My members. I just put on a members only live chat tomorrow. We'll do a
Oh,
little chat,
fun.
chat, chat. And I wanted to tell everybody a little bit about. Do you mind if I tell everybody a little bit about what I have coming up, Scott?
Of course not.
I wanted to just go over a couple of things. And first of all, I wanted to tell everybody about my show with Terry from Kigaroo. Let me see if I can get this up here. Oh, it's a little blurry. How did I do that? I'll do it that way. Terry and I tomorrow, right after um, my members only. I'm hesitating on putting this up, but let me find a better way. One second. I think I can find a better way. Um, we're doing a very special show. It would send in a photo and receive a message from beyond, is what it's called.
Ooh.
And I'm so excited. It was Terry's idea, and we were going to be together. And it's just so exciting. I couldn't wait to tell everybody. But everybody, it's like you have to kind of know and get a photo ready beforehand. Here it is. Oops. Screen sharing was canceled. Make sure. Oh, window, that, and then share. Okay, there it is. See this? It's send in your photo. So I'm going to ask whoever is in the chat tomorrow. We're going to be on at 1 o'clock Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. And if you can email me a photo of your loved one, we're going to pop up the photo and do a message, a mediumship message with a photo, with using your photo of your loved one. It's nice to have the name and the relation, but isn't that a great idea to do it with a photo and to have people send them in? I just love it. I'm so excited about this event. It's a live show tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern and 10 a.m. Pacific. And I'm just over the moon, so excited. I can't wait.
That
Um,
is exciting. Yeah. Love that
and,
idea.
and I also have my the events for February. I'm sorry. Well, my psychic study practice group is uh, February 22nd. It's next Sunday, not this Sunday, but next Sunday, and it's the psychic practice group where we go through a meditation, and then I give you an exercise, a psychic exercise or technique to practice, and then we go into breakout rooms and practice. And if you're interested, you can just click here. This is for one, and then if you want to keep coming, I can give you like a package deal for the like a spring package, a fall package. That's the way I kind of do it. And but if you want to just try it once, you can come in here and give it a try. Also, Terry Suzuki and I will be having a pendulum basics class and intuitive practice. That is on Sunday, March 1st. which is really, and I keep saying this, it's really February 29th because it sneaks up on you. March 1st is like, it's February only has 28 days, so it's really quick. Yeah, so if you want to find out, you can just click anywhere on the bar and you'll see, it'll give you a little bit of what you're going to learn in the class. And it does say to please bring your pendulum, a notebook, and an open mind and a playful energy. We ask that you do plan to arrive 10 minutes before the start time. When you click on this attend, you go through the uh, uh, registering process and you'll get an email confirming. And in that email will be the Zoom link for this event. So make sure you hang on to that email. And I'm really excited about that. And
Wow.
lastly, I still have my winter special is still going on. It is only going to be offered through the end of February. So February 28th is the last day that this is available. You can purchase or use this special and book it for a day in March if you want, but you can only book it. You can only access it through the end of February, but if you want to make the appointment in March, you can. So that's what I have. A lot of stuff going on there, Scott, I tell you.
It's awesome.
And I'm really excited about this show tomorrow. When we
Yeah.
were talking about we were actually talking about the pendulum class and going over the curriculum and what part she's going to do and stuff like that and what part I'm going to do, and we were like, you know, brainstorming together and figuring out the lineup. And when we were doing that, we were talking about the show together, and she had suggested that we should be able to, maybe we could do, it'd be fun if we could have pictures. And I'm like, that's a great idea. Let's give it a try. But people have to know ahead of time.
Right. Right. Have you gotten any pictures yet?
No, no, no. They have to be present. So you have to be there. Hmm.
Oh, so they can send it in while they're
It's
doing the
a live
live with
show.
you.
Send in your
Oh,
pictures and we'll pop it up just like I popped up the picture.
awesome. I love
Hmm.
that.
Well, give it a try. Something a little different. Spice it up a little bit. And Collie is here. Harley is here. Nice to see you, Harley. Kelly McCall and Gwen, Sherry M, Freya. Nice to see everybody. Wow, look who's here. Wow.
Diva,
Clarence is here. Nice to see you. And User is here. Nice to see you. Oh my gosh. Very nice. Very nice. So, what Scott and I are going to be doing today are Valentine readings. And if you would like a reading, the readings will be chosen at random. And if you would like a reading, you just put your requests in caps. Aw. Look, let's go ahead and start with Morella. Morella is so cute. She wants us to get a message from Reno, and it's her love, her Valentine. Yep. And if you have a question, please do, well, keep it in caps so I know it's a question. Okay. I see one. All right. Okay. Richleen is here. Somebody said hi, Richleen. I didn't see her.
hi, Rich
And this
Lane,
chat is hopping. Everybody is here with us.
and
On a
Leanne,
Sunday.
and Christine Thomas, and Heavenly Blessed Honey all just came in.
Oh my goodness. Hi, everybody. Thank you for putting it in caps. That really makes a huge difference. And Sherry and Diva, Heavenly Best Honey, Christine. You know what? And Leanne Lower. Um, when you put your cursor over top of the question, it blanks the question out. Did you ever notice that?
Yeah,
When you put your pointer over top of the question,
it
it ha-
does.
and that's really a little. I mean, you can see which one you're choosing, but I was wondering why it's just so difficult sometimes to get that reading. Oh, very nice. Sharon O'Brien. Nice to see you, Sharon. It's been a while. Don't try. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Good, 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 good. All right. So let's start with Morella. If you're ready first, Scott, let me put you in the hot seat here.
All right. Hey, Marilla. Happy Valentine's Day. I pulled some cards for you, and this is what I think Reno has to say. This is the King of Swords, and the King of Swords is always, or most of the time, in control, right? So smart, wise, intelligent. And this is, for me, this is Reno saying that you are very smart, wise, and intelligent yourself. I don't see any gender in the tarot cards. I think they're genderless. That's just me. So this could be you. And I'm thinking that he's saying, that you can handle anything that comes your way. And then you got the Six of Wands. So he's saying that you are headed towards victory. You're doing a great job. You're doing a great job with your daughters. You're doing a great job with your recovery. He's just, he's in awe of what you have done and the warrior that you are. Okay, and then you got the Six of Cups. So this is remembering Valentine's days in the past. It's okay to do that, but just remember that he's with you during this one as well. So this can also be a gift coming to you. So you might get a gift from someone or something. You did get the Five of Swords, but I think that's just make sure you're careful of people who come into your life and that they don't, aggravate the good vibes that you have in your friendships and in your tribe. The first oracle card I got for you is patience. So just have some patience. I feel like you're almost there with your recovery. So it says you are able to let the universal energy of transformation move according to its own loving rhythm. So you've got this coming in for you, and transformation and change is happening. Just be a little bit more patient is what he's saying. And then I pulled a love card, and look what I got, Marilla, the soulmate card. Yes, Reno is your soulmate. And one of a kind, and you complete each other. So just know that he just loves you so much, and he wants you to have a great day just like you did when he was there. He wants you to celebrate and be happy. And that's what I got.
Beautiful, Scott. I love that you got the soulmate card. Wow, wow, wow. So, Morella, you know that Reno is coming through, and he's not a man of a lot of words. He does come through with a lot of emotion, and I do feel like he is a hugger. And then once he is able to express his emotion that way, then he'll start talking. I do feel him just wanting to embrace you and let you know, like lift you up and sort of let all your worries fall away. He wants to make things better for you, and he's saying that he wants you to believe in yourself, that it's really important for you to believe in yourself. He wants you to know that he can see you making strides and making progress, and he's saying believe in yourself, and he wants you to believe in the magic of the connection with spirit and your own spirit. And he's saying that that he's telling me now that you do connect with him in your dreams, whether you remember it or not. It's while you're sleeping, you do connect with him. Um, he's saying that you're a beautiful mother and that he's indebted to you for taking care of his children and for carrying on the legacy and for the devotion and the sacrifice that you've made. He's saying, but make sure he's saying it's not you don't he doesn't want you to give all of yourself away. He says it is a devotion that you have for your children, but you must have that equal and balanced devotion for Morella. It's imperative, and it's not selfish, and it's not you know, it's you're able to do both. There is room for both, and he wants you to make sure that you take care of you the way he would want to take care of you. And he's saying he can't do that from there. He can put little, what is he, like breadcrumbs and lead you and guide you, but only you can take that action and put yourself in balance with all of your responsibilities. And he's saying, some days it's not gonna work out. Some and other days it will. But he's saying be kind to yourself, make sure you give yourself space, make sure you give yourself grace, make sure you give yourself recreation and fun and diverse experiences. He's saying don't leave yourself out. It's not I don't know whether what he's not saying this, but what was Mother Teresa? What would you call her?
A nun?
No,
Oh no.
a, a, someone who is devoted, um, and it's not like a servant, but there's another words that I'm looking for that explains that, but it's not for you to give all of yourself. And it's important for you to have balance with yourself, and he just wants you to take care of yourself. He's wants you to have that balance. And it may be harder, but it when you do it, it will work. It may be harder to try and schedule it, may be harder to find somebody to cover you, it may be harder, but it's worth it. It's worth it for you to have that 1 hour out, that half a day, doing something else, somebody to come and stay with the kids overnight, something, so that you can get balance in your life, because it's your life too, is what he wants you to know. Um, and he also said, be the example that you want to see in the world. You're teaching your kids about how to take care of themselves and how to respect themselves. So that's what I have. I know that was really long, but Reno is just such a sweetheart. I mean, the way that he hugs you, and he like and I know that it's almost like he would nestle his face into your shoulder, and just breathe, and he wants you to know that he's hugging you this way. And then after he would breathe and hug you, then he would move back from the embrace and start talking. This is what he wanted to greet you with today. Oh, how beautiful, Marilla. Ah, Reno. Yeah, yeah, you're doing great. All right, let's see who's next. That was really, really sweet.
The
Oh my
chat's
gosh.
saying martyr or saint. So
Yeah, not a
maybe
martyr, but uh, yeah, like somebody who was devoted, or a devotee, or somebody who would, you know, pledge their whole life, but this is not her calling. Her calling is to be, balanced. Oh, she said you made my day. You're welcome. And she said he used to always do that. Put his yep. He's showing me. I can see him doing it. Yep. And he's very strong, and he's a little, but he's just so sweet. That's what he wanted me to describe that to you. But thank you everybody for the assist. I know. I know. Yeah. Mhm. Uh, let's go with Gwen next, and then after Gwen, let's go with Freya. Freya, you are standing out to me. Freya is after Gwen. Thank you very much. All right. So, do you want to go first, Scott?
Sure.
All right, take your time. Hi, Brina. I see you. I still have looking to do because I had my eyes closed that whole time. I know, Morella, his energy is so strong, people are saying. I know.
Mhm.
Oof.
He almost had me in tears the other day. So
He did? Mm-hmm.
yes, he did. And
Mm-hmm.
Morella too, of course. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, his love for her is so strong.
So Gwen says, what do I need to know about my love life? Is there someone for me? Aw.
Okay, so Gwen, I got right away the answer is yes. I've got the King of Cups here, and the King of Cups is about equanimity, and they hold their own as far as emotional balance and great father figure. I don't know if you're looking for, well, it doesn't matter. This could be a male, female, in, a they, them. This is someone coming in, though, I think, for you. And this is, a symbol of what this person will be like, will be emotionally available and emotionally controlled. Okay, so I've got that you are a little bit trapped though from maybe one of your last relationships. So make sure you're giving that up and you're learning from your mistakes in the past. And also that, you take with you what worked and leave behind what did not work. And I'm sure you know what worked and what didn't work. So make sure that you're carrying the good into a new relationship and base it off of friendship too. I've got the Knight of Pentacles, so go slow. This is the slow moving knight. So go slow and methodical. Um, don't rush anything. There's no rush. It's you finding the perfect person for you. And I do think there's definitely someone for you. I think there's more than one person. I believe that there's more than one twin flame for people and more than one soulmate for people. And I believe that there's more than one person out there for you. It just depends on your circumstances and if you can, make that work at the time when you meet. But yeah, I've got really good cards for you. Your love card, perfect. It's hopeful, optimistic, and inspired. So just be hopeful. This reminds me of the star card, and you may have some healing to do as well, but you've got this. You can handle that. And then I got for you this, come to me. So you'll know when this person is in your life, and you'll know when it's the right person. Um, this says receive abundance, desires, and attracting like a rose. So that's gorgeous. Just the words. So you're not only going to get what you're thinking, about someone that's coming to you, you're going to get an abundance of love from this person. Um, and it's going to be based off of a friendship, I think, that is coming in for you. That's what I got.
Beautiful, Scott. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, Gwen, I'm coming together and getting something for you now. Ah, I have pulled a card. I'm going to put myself in the hot seat just to help you out here. And it says, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So perhaps there is somebody who knows somebody who just became single, who is on the market, who just ended a relationship that wasn't working out, who just moved back to the area. Um, but let your friends help you, Gwen. And it's it's a it's important once it's important for us to number one decide what it is, what we want, whether we are happy in a relationship, whether we want to maintain our autonomy. I try and focus on companionship and having somebody to have coffee with, having somebody to do, you know, mm, a recreational enjoyment and cultural events with. And then if something grows from that, because you like to spend time with each other, and that is that is like the natural progression. It's not about finding somebody that you're gonna, you know, audition to be a groom. It's about finding somebody that you can stand sitting across the table having coffee with, because 90% of the time you're going to have is spending time together. And if you are compatible in that way and you like each other's energy and it's mutual respect, then that is somewhere where you can grow. But I do feel as though there's somebody from the ooh, yeah. I feel as though you have had difficult relationships in the past, and and this has left you uh, stung, is what I feel like. It's a you've been burned, you've been stung, and your faith in trusting somebody is needs to be rekindled, is what I hear, Miss Gwen. And that's understandable, but try not to judge the next partner by the last person's failures or transgressions or inappropriateness. Try not to judge everybody the same way. And it's important to repair that part of yourself and heal that part of yourself and come into the next relationship knowing that you deserve you know, the most respect and um, companionship, you know. So it's important to do the self work as well. I hope that makes sense for you, Gwen. She's still here. Gwen, are
I
you
haven't
still
seen
here?
her in a minute.
Uh-oh. I think she is. Hopefully. Yeah, she's here. Thank you. She says, thank you. I've been putting out in the universe of the person I'm looking for and been working on healing. Yep. Yep. That works.
Um,
That works, Gwen. That's really, really, it's not easy, but it works and it's worth waiting for, I have to say. And there's somebody for everybody out there. There's a lot of really, really good people that have been a little hesitant to get into a relationship. Well, here I am talking up. And, but that's going to change because the ability to trust each other is moving with this new energy that's coming in, with the new astrology coming in, with the new fire horse coming in. A lot of things are going to be changing, and I can see things coming in for you as well. Ruth Bryant is here. Let me just say hello. Wait, wait, wait. Ruth, hi, Ruth. Is whose baby is that? Ruth Bryant, I haven't seen you forever. She used to come. Ruth used to be in my chat all the time in the very beginning. Remember? Oh, so nice to see you, and it's so nice to see that new baby, that new addition to the family. How sweet! Thanks for stopping by. All right, I said Freya, and then after Freya is Secret. So Freya, please say hello. I'm going to wait until they say hello.
Ruth said, "My new great granddaughter."
Oh my goodness, Ruth, she is adorable. Oh, nothing can lift the spirits like a new great-granddaughter. And Gwen says, everything you and Scott said makes sense. You're welcome. All right. So, is Freya here? Freya, Secret is here. You want to take Secret? And then we'll do Freya. Yeah. I like to give everybody a chance, but I like it when you guys are here. All right, here's Secret. All right, so after Secret, I see Violets for Roses as after Secret. So stick around and say hello. Secret says, what advice from my guides and angels about dating someone new this year? Not in a huge rush to date, but might be nice. Scott, you want to go first?
Sure. Wow. So I just pulled your cards. I didn't look at them. And I just looked down a Secret, and you have 3 tarot cards, and all 3 are cups. That's emotions. That's love coming in. And so I do think someone new is going to come to you this year. And I think you're going to have several options. The main thing is to base it off of friendship, like I said, and just make sure that you're, choosing the one that makes the most sense and your gut is telling you to go with. So then you got the 2 of Cups. So this is having an intimate conversation with someone. This can be like a friendly conversation, or it can be a conversation, romantically as well. But if you just find someone, they don't have to be romantic, and just tell them how much you love them. That's a great way to build that relationship, or family ship, whatever it is, friendship. And then you got the Knight of Cups. So this is where I see someone coming in. This is unconditional love coming to you from spirit. And I think it's in the form of a person. And I think that they are into music. They either play an instrument, because the Knight of Cups does not usually have an instrument. And in this deck, it does. So they like to play some sort of instrument, and they like pets. You got the horse there all dressed up. So that's what I'm getting there. I've got, I just pulled a love card for you, Charla, or Secret, and you got a love offer, sincere intentions, solid beginnings, and a romantic new chapter. I think something's coming in for you definitely this year. And you also got relationship patterns, and it says it takes strength to recognize the need for change. So you might be needing to, have strength to recognize the need for going for it, and for putting yourself out there, and seeing if there's somebody like you out there that is ready to have a good friend, and go at it the same way you want to go at it. And then something could emerge, so you never know. But I think it is going to, though. There's just too many there's too many signs in here in the message to not be. Something's coming in for you. Really good.
She says, thank you, Scott. I can be too independent. Maybe it's time for me to branch out from that a bit.
Yeah. Yep. Need for a change. Perfect.
Yep. All right. So, Secret, I do see that there has been, it has been quite the experience trying to get from where you were to where you'd like to be. And I do feel as though you've climbed many mountains, and you have kissed many frogs, and you have, fought for the right to be respected and cherished and valued. And it's really like common courtesy is really what it comes down to, and consideration and empathy, and you know I think it's important that we consider these things and we treat ourselves this way, with consideration, with empathy, with common courtesy, because how we treat ourselves is a display of how we expect others to treat us. Um, I do see that it's been quite a struggle for you to get into this independence, and I feel as though you will, you don't have to compromise that independence that you fought so hard for. I feel as though at some point you may have not had as many choices in the past, and now that you do, now that you know that you can rely on yourself, now that you know you're strong and independent, you can find a companion who respects strong and independence. You can coexist. You don't have to what's that word? Co something. Oh, I'll think of it. There's a um, there's another word that is where you would compromise yourself. Um, does anybody know what I'm talking about? But it's about coexisting and respecting each other's autonomy. You can continue to be successful and independent and still have a companion that loves you, that you don't have. Oh, I think it's codependent. You're right. I just said it. Good. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the assist, you guys. That was what I was looking. There's a codependence where, it's that's not a healthy way. It's important to maintain your autonomy, maintain your independence, your self-sufficient, and also have this companion that you share your life with. You don't tell them what to do, they don't tell you what to do. You find where you meet in the middle and you exist together, complementing. And it's really possible. You do not have to give up anything that you fought so hard for, and it is not a compromise. It is not a giving away. It's about coexisting and mutual respect. However, there is compromise. And this is where you need to be, but it's important to practice confidence that when I compromise for somebody and say, okay, I'll go to Chinese with you, even though I don't like Chinese food and you always want to go eat Chinese food, I'd rather have Italian food, but I'm going to compromise. It's not giving away your independence. It's not giving away your autonomy. It's compromising and knowing the difference and being strong through the compromise. But the compromising does not mean compromising your independence or giving away your power. And this is that new uh, coupling, I feel, is going to be there, because men don't want to be able to maintain their own autonomy and their own independence. And yeah, it's possible for you, Miss Secret. So, and I also got one more card. It says, getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Woo! And I do feel as though it's through companionship and through opening up. So it's possible for you, Miss Secret. I can feel your love. You have love. You have kindness, softness, compassion, but you do not have to ever give up that independence that you fought so hard for, hon. No way. We are woman, right? Hear us roar. That's what I hear from you, Miss Secret. What does Led Zeppelin say? Oh, okay. It was a conversation. I thought it was something else. Sorry. I thought it was a Oh, thank you, Harley. Wise advice, Jean. You're welcome, Harley. Sounds like some lessons Sunpsychic Jean had to learn along the way. Just so you know, been there, done that. Or acquiesce. Good one, Christine. Acquiesce. Christine, you're gonna make me look good. Hi, Tanya. Nice to see you. Okay. Did Freya ever come and then Violets? Now I have to
I
go
didn't
looking.
see Freya.
And Secret said, "Thank you, Jean. Your message makes a lot of sense. That last card was very swoony." Ooh. Violets is here.
That
No
is
Freya. Okay.
Violets
Pardon?
for Roses is Stephanie, and she is from Sweden.
Okay, Stephanie from Sweden. You are next. Let's see. I gotta find it. I
440.
think that's the thing. I think because
Oh no.
it blocks it out. And Sherry, you're after Violets. Come on. Here she is. Sherry M, I think it is. Sherry, you know who you are. Sherry M. And then Scott, do you want to like private message me and let me know if Sherry M's here. Good. You'll be after Violets. And if you want to nominate somebody is what I mean, you can private message me.
Nominate somebody? What do you mean?
For the after Sherry, if you want to choose, or if you want to just relax because I'm driving, that's fine too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. Violets says, "Will I be in a romantic relationship in the future?" And I am putting Scott in the hot seat. All right, Ruth, thanks for stopping by.
And Sherry M is here too.
Okay.
Okay, Stephanie. I put the thinking emoji in my question. Okay. Gotcha. Will I be in a romantic relationship in the future? Well, I've got the Seven of Cups. This is having many options. Okay, so not all the options are good for you, though. So it's best to base your relationship on friendship first. Choose the ones that resonate with you to be your friends, and go from there. But I think you'll have some options for love coming in. Okay, and then you got the sun. So this is success, joy, vitality. This is finding what you were looking for. So make sure you're manifesting this love that is coming in, that I think is somebody coming in for you. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say within 2 months. I think it's coming in soon, but that could be, they could be camouflaging as a friend, an acquaintance, and then a friend, and then moving up to something else. Then you got the high priestess. This is for you just to observe and let them come to you. Most times I tell people that they need to be the one to initiate, but this is a non-action card. This is observing, but using your intuition as well. So observe, and you've got several options to look at. So the first oracle card I got for you says practice compassion. See things from a fresh perspective. So maybe look at things differently than the way you used to. How she's looking at that bird there in a different light, and how the light's coming down. It just reminds me of the power of now, being in the present moment. So be in the now. Don't worry about the past because it's over and you can't change it. Don't worry about the future because it might not happen. So you want to be present right where you're at. And that's the best place for love to come in too. And then I've got, okay, so I did get a confusion card. Hey, we all get confused by dating. So you might have a date or something where you're a little bit confused and just not sure of the situation. If you're unclear, I always think that the best option is to be like no, and go look for someone else. So not necessarily look for someone else, but have someone else come in. So you may have more than one person coming in. You may have 7. So I think that you are going to have the main one that's right for you to come in. So that's what I got, Stephanie. Thank you.
Wonderful. Hi, Stephanie. Good job, Scott. Good job, Scott.
Oh, thank you.
You know, Violet's, Stephanie, girl, you have been through it. You have been through the ringer. You have been through the ringer. And you wonder, will I survive another relationship? Let me use my pendulum, because I do see you are you're still working on healing the past. And I think that somebody was not just unfaithful, but they double crossed you, or they were intentionally deceitful, and it really hurt you, because you're not that way, and you wouldn't believe in a million years that somebody could be not two-faced, but like just blatantly not loyal, like, not even loyal, but it's not honest. And it's like they kept their feelings to themselves, or they kept their thoughts to themselves, and they would give you lip service, but it wasn't true. Just to, it, my last relationship wasn't horrible, but I like being alone better. The dating wasn't always fun, though. Yeah. Okay. I see. Double faced. Yeah. Two faced. Two faced. Yeah. hmm Yeah. Um, so I think that, I mean, I don't think, but I feel like the battle might be within yourself. Um, and and again, it's baby steps. Um, First of all, find a tribe. Find a tribe that you resonate with, and then go out from there. See if your friends have any friends, or see if your friends have any brothers, uncles, or nephews, or whatever flavor, whatever floats your boat, and just let them know, I've decided to start dating again. And when you're say dating, it's not how it used to be. The energy on earth today has changed, and I'm going to say that because we're in the middle of the shift. It's not like it used to be. People are not going to be able to be deceitful or two-faced very much in the future. It's not sustainable. And we're going to be able to see right through it. You have grown an awareness and like a spidey sense that you'll know when people are pretentious, or, you know, really hamming it up. You can tell. You can tell when people are honest. You can feel the vibration. You can feel the sincerity. Um, and I would take it in baby steps. And but I feel like if you meet the right one, Miss Stephanie, honestly, if you meet the right one, you're gonna go hard. You're gonna go full in, head over heels. You're gonna fall, and it's going to be like you never thought that that could happen to you. I do see that happening to you, because I think that you're just a little resistant at this point. But I see once you meet the right one, you'll be so sure of yourself. You'll be so confident, and so you'll have your own strength and your own confidence, um, that your ability to resonate and your ability to discern if this person is worthy of your company would is something that you can trust. It's about trusting yourself, not to allow somebody to pull the wool over your eyes. But I do see you falling head over heels. Will Stephanie find a unconditional love, lifelong relationship? Yeah. Will Stephanie find a new uh, unconditional love companion with by the, let's say November 1st of 2026? Before that, will Stephanie find a unconditional love lifelong companion by June 1st of 2026? I'm seeing a yes. It's actually saying a yes. All right. Will she meet this person by June of 2026? Yes. Will they start the relationship by June? A little bit before? All right. Well, will she meet this person by May 1st of 2026? Man, you're going to have a summer of love, girlfriend. Will the relationship begin in May? The relationship is not going to begin in May. Will the relationship begin in July? Will the relationship begin in July? Somewhere around there. But it's definitely possible for you. And it's important to take these steps with your eyes wide open, but with an open mind too. Open mind, open heart, and your eyes wide open. But I do feel as though there's a vibration. There's a new vibration coming in. I think I just need to get to know more people. There you go. And sometimes, COVID has really, can I say, COVID has sort of put us in this locked away kind of a place that, and not go out in public so much, and we're like, okay, doesn't, but all of us introverts, we're like, that doesn't, it's not such a bad thing. But sometimes if you go to a coffee shop by yourself and you sit down and you can just like turn around and say, oh, did you ever have the coffee here, or did you ever try the croissant or whatever, and just talk to somebody and have them talk back to you. And it's not because you want to date that person. It's because you want to feel what it feels like to talk to somebody and feel what their energy feels like, and see if that person is a kind person or if that person is like just thinking of their work and trying to get back to work. Like, see if you can pick up anything from their energy. And it's, or if you're in the grocery line, or just, talk to different people in your area to kind of get used to different people's energy. And once you learn to be sensitive to your own awareness, your own ability to detect different types of energy, you'll start building that trust in yourself. It'll become a little bit easier. So that was really long, Stephanie, but that's what I got. Whew.
Great
All
reading.
right. All right. Sherry M is next. Yeah. Right. Sherry did say she was here. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. I'm just reading a couple of the comments. You guys are so nice. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Listen to your intuition. She didn't listen to her intuition back then. Yeah. We're wiser, and yeah. Good, good, good. Thank you. Try and organize myself over here. I'm so looking forward to I have a members only live tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. on Sunday, and then I have the Send Us Your Picture show with Terry from Key Guru Spiritual Journeys. I'm really looking forward to that. So exciting. It's fun. Okay, here's Sherry. Sorry it took me so long to find you. Let me see. Who is after Sherry? Diva, are you still here? And Led Zeppelin, are you still here? Diva or Led Zeppelin?
Diva's here.
All right. Thank you, Diva. So Sherry M says, will I get a director job in the next 2 months? Ooh, girl. You go, girl. All right, Led, I see you. Scott, do you want to go first?
Sure. I'm ready. Sherry, I've got like a definite 100% yes that you're going to get a director job in the next 2 months. And I usually, don't want to be that concrete, but you've got the hope card, the healing and hope card. So this is the present moment right now. So continue to have hope, heal what you need to from past jobs, and just have hope that it is going to happen. Manifest it, because you've got the 10 of cups. This is happy family, or can be happy job, just being joyful and getting what you need. And then look at this, I'm just so excited for you. 10 of Pentacles. So just great cards. 10 of Pentacles is having what you need as far as money, and also having an abundance of it. So I do see, a director job coming in for you. Um, your oracle cards, if I can get them to get unstuck here. You got the morning dew, and it says clarity, a fresh start, and a positive outlook. Yes. So just be positive about finding it. You're going to have a fresh start is coming, just like the morning dew. And then I've got elevation. Wow. You are making the conscious decision to raise your vibration of love. Yes. And I feel like you're going to be raising and elevating with this new job as well. I'm going to pull one more card for you. Okay, you get the 7 of Swords. So just make sure that, everyone is who they say they are, and make sure that you're interviewing the interviewer when you're going for your job. But yeah, look like crazy, because I really feel like something is going to manifest. Just be careful when you're deciding, and make sure it's definitely, something that you're going to enjoy doing. Because I think you have more than one option too. And that's what I got, Gene.
Thank you very much, Scott. And Sherry. Sherry. I feel like you've been worried about this or fretting over it. And it's important for you to know your worth, and try not to equate that but with somebody else's expectations or somebody else's view. So to be recognized and to become a director is a wonderful opportunity to display your skills and to exercise and express yourself in a different manner that is definitely something that you've earned and something that you're worthy enough to accomplish. And it's important for you to tell yourself that whether or not you get that director position, you are worthy of it and you deserve it and you are absolutely qualified for it. However, it does not define you, and you will be fine with or without that director position. And once you have that sort of, don't hang everything on that, like don't hang your happiness, don't hang your worth on that, the decision and the ability to accept the decision will come in more balanced and not with so much weight on it. And I understand that there's monetary different, but there's also responsibility different too. And it's important for you to be able to get along with others and try not to, let's say they choose somebody else and it doesn't work out, and then they say, you know what, Sherry, that we're gonna you're gonna we've wanted you into this position or whatever happens. I'm not saying you're not going to get it. And I believe Scott when he says yes, yes, yes. But I just want you to be in the position of not to be worrying about it, not to hang your worth or your, you know, just your opinion of yourself or hang so much weight or so much responsibility of somebody else's decision about you. Know that you're definitely qualified enough, responsible enough, and deserving enough for that position. And it's up to them to be smart enough to choose you or not choose you. But it's about building relationships and creating the environment um, that comes with so much, not power, but so much responsibility. And, you know, I do feel, I know that you already know this, but the leader is somebody who leads by example. And I feel like you would be an excellent candidate for it. Let me just check my pendulum. See. All right. And that was a loving pendulum because my mom is Southern, so I was talking like her. Will Sherry, uh, will Sherry be offered this director's job? It looks like, yep, you're going to be offered. Yep, it's going into a yes. And I'm not going to check within the next 2 months. We're going to just leave that there and have a positive outcome. What is she saying there, Scott? Uh, by example. Good. Good, Sherry. Good for you.
Sorry, I had my mic on mute.
No, that I know that's okay. Me too. Takes me a second. All right. So good luck, Sherry. Thank you so much. Diva is here, and
Yes.
Diva would like a Valentine message. Thank you very much, Diva. After Diva is Led Zeppelin. And I do want to try and get one more in if we can. I'm very long-winded today. I don't know why.
Diva, if you could let us know if you're single or in a relationship, that would help me out. I think you're single. I think we've read for you before, but
You're welcome, Sherry.
Marilyn, I see your comment there. We are doing love readings right now. So what we'll do is I'm going to be back on later this evening. So I will get you for your super chat yesterday that we didn't get to. Okay. And thank you for that, by the way. She's single, but I do not go on dates.
You can go ahead, Scott.
Okay. All right. Let me just look at the original one here. Okay. Love messages. All right. Well, the first thing I've got is just to be careful. You got the Three of Swords. You don't want another broken heart. And I say another one because I believe you've had one in the past. Just make sure that you are building your relationship or your crush off of a friendship first so that you don't have to go through, an unnecessary heartbreak. Okay. And oh, you do go on dates. Okay, I got you. And then you've got the Magician. So you have everything that you need to create, the friendship and the relationship that you want. It's called manifestation. That's doing things that acting as if it's already happening is what it is. So just keep going. And I think it's great that you're going on dates. just, you'll eventually find the right one. I believe. Manifest the type of person that you want, and that has a tendency to bring them to you. You also got the Four of Pentacles. This is having something to say and kind of not saying it, or an action that needs to happen and you're not doing it. You may have to be the initiator in a relationship or a friendship, and you may have to ask for a date. It doesn't mean that, I'm assuming you're female. You might not be, but it doesn't matter. This is 2026. Go for it. You can be the initiator. So, and in fact, I think a lot of guys find that very attractive. So you got that. And then look here, you got the Four of Wands, and this is the celebration card. And, having like an event of some kind. So go on a date to an event, something that, could be, I don't know, like going to a winery, or going to, where they are selling things, in a big stadium or something like that. That's just what's coming to my mind. Yeah, go big. And then you got the round and round cards. So I feel like you are kind of going around and round, and you're kind of stuck in a pattern right now. And the way to unstick yourself is, if that's a word, is to stop dating the same type of person and start dating someone different. It may be a while before you see them as attractive, but if there's something internally attractive about them, try it. Do something different, and that could be asking someone out as well. Just make sure you don't have a negative mindset or think you're cursed or anything like that, because you're not. And then you got the loyalty card. So your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. Okay, so you've got this. I think that good things are coming in. I'm going to say within 4 months, I think a new friend may pop up. And in the meantime, there's just something you need to take care of from the past here with these two cards. And maybe there is a new ritual that you can do to clear away bad energy. Maybe that's why you got the curse card. And I'm not saying you're cursed. I'm just saying clear your energy, right? Palo Santo, sage, crystals can help you do that, and just clear your energy. Yes, it's the past I'm trying to get rid of. So I do tell the men that I'm not looking for something long-term for now. I just want to enjoy my time with. If we do click, then we can see if we are a good match for long-term. Yeah, that's a good way to be, but just remember to do things a little bit differently this time as well. Yeah, and that's what I got.
Thank you, Scott. That was beautiful.
Thank
It was
you.
really spot on. And Miss Diva, I have to concur with Scott, and I do believe that you have a strength inside of you that you are able to call the shots, so to speak. And it's important for you to understand that you can go into a relationship not looking for long term, but when you tell somebody else that, it almost gives them the sense that you're just trying to be friends with them. You know what I mean? So and words, the communication between men and women is complicated, and because we have two different ways of understanding each other, and misunderstandings can happen, and men can read into things. So women can read into things. We both can read into things. So be careful when you tell them that. You can go into it knowing that it'll, for you, it's just going to be that way until you get to know them. But when you tell them that, it might be like, oh, well, she doesn't really like me. She just wants to be friends. I'm not going to, you want to be open. You don't want to put conditions or frame it. You want to go into it with honesty, sincerity, and open eyes. Um, but just be careful of how you frame that to the other person, and how you might feel if somebody says, "Well, I'll date you for a while and I'll see if it works out." You know, it's true, but it's the way that you frame it or the way that you say things. Sometimes it may be misunderstood. I'm not saying it is, but I do see that you have the upper hand. You are calling the shots, and it's important to give. Well, if you want to give everybody a fair chance and the same opportunity, but different people are different, and try not to judge the last the new person that you're dating on the last person's behavior. Allow for things to occur naturally. And the card I got for you is trust. This situation is calling to you to have faith. So have faith that the next relationship will be wonderful, will be everything that you're hoping and dreaming of. It's important for you to give everybody the chance, for an opportunity with you, and not to shield yourself too much that you don't get a chance to connect with them. You know what I mean? So there's like a happy medium in there. But I do see that you have a lot of, yeah, you're welcome. A lot of things going in your direction. Yeah. Okay, good, Diva. Thank you. Thank you so much. Um, and Led Zeppelin, Led, is Led here? I think he's still here. Nice to see you. Thank you very much.
Yes, he's
Hi,
here.
hi, Orica. Orica, nice to see you. So this might be the last one. I'm not going to be able to have. I don't have time to do the next one. This is the last reading, you guys, just so everybody knows. Oh, it's like Erica. Okay. May I have a love reading for 2026? I'm on a soulmate journey. Ooh, for sure. I think you're a manifester as well. You do have a strong energy around you, Led Zeppelin, and you are uh, sensitive, compassionate, and understanding. You may have to, and I'm jumping in here, Scott, just because this is what's coming in. You may have to work on displaying that, because um, your strength and your confidence may could be misunderstood. So you may want to, and I'm not saying to compromise your authenticity. I'm just saying, um, maybe be a little gentler with new people who don't know you. And then once they get to know you a little bit, then you can be who you are. And I'm not saying don't be who you are, but when you come, you have a very strong, like, presence to you, and a very commanding. And some people can be intimidated by that if they don't know you well enough. And they need to get to know you and trust you. And then you can, like, um, shine and tell them all of everything that's in your heart, if that makes sense. Because I do believe you have a lot of, how do I say it? A lot of confidence, a lot of passion. You have a lot of passion. That's what I wanted to say. You have a lot of passion, and sometimes that can be misunderstood with aggression a little bit because you're so passionate, but it's important to maintain that gentleness that openness until somebody gets to know you and that trust is established. And I know that I can feel you just want to share. I can feel that you have a lot of passion to share, a lot of beliefs, a lot of enthusiasm, and that's wonderful. And then the next person may be able to match that, but it's important to be aware of that. So will Led Zeppelin, will Led be in a relationship at all? Will Led find, yes, I said it all. Will Led find an unconditional love, lifelong relationship? Yes, very, very much. Will Led find an unconditional love, lifelong relationship in 2026? Yes, it might take a little longer. Will Led find a unconditional love lifelong relationship by September of 2026? Yes. Will Led find an unconditional love lifelong relationship by July of 2026? And see how it's changing to no? So looks like will Led find an unconditional love lifelong relationship in September of 2026? Yeah. So you have a nice late summer, early fall uh, meeting with somebody who is, I feel like you just feel that they are absolutely adorable and they speak to your heart. They speak to your heart. They have like a sensitivity and a resonance in their heart for you. How about you, Scott?
Um, I agree with what you're saying, Gene. I've got the Emperor in the present position, and Led Zeppelin, your energy, just like Gene said, I'm getting the same exact thing. Your energy is that of a leader, and sometimes leaders can come across as being too aggressive, and even though they're just being themselves, so take your time getting to know somebody and let them take the lead um, in some circumstances so that it's like a 50-50 thing. And yeah, I, I think you're a great leader, but that might intimidate other people. So just let them come to you as much as you're going to them. So it's a 50-50 thing. Then I've got the Page of Swords. This is the action page and the learner page. So just make sure that your actions are, based off of love. And you can start with the friendships. This is new. So I think a new friend will come in for you within about 2 months. And I'm not sure that that's the one that's going to be your lifelong love. I'm not seeing that in my cards yet, if I do at all. But if I do, I'll tell you. But I am seeing that you can take the action and, oh, awesome. You're taking our advice. Yeah, you can take the action to, go forward and just make sure you're ready. Self-love, self-care. And then I think you'll be on your way because you're going in the right direction, I feel, with the Six of Swords. That's what this card means. You're going in the right direction. So, got that. Let's get you one of these. Did you have a past relationship that didn't turn out so well? If you did, make sure you're learning from that past relationship. You learned what you need to, and then take with you what you want and release what you don't want. And so, if you have a past relationship or friendship that did not work out so great, and I think that's most of us. So, and then last card, I'm gonna get one of these. Frozen for a time. So look here, it says slow down. Yeah, you might be going too fast, and that's why maybe people are put off a little bit, but they shouldn't be because you're an awesome guy, I can tell. But other people might not get that sense or have that, that spidey sense about them that they, like me and Gene, and we can tell what your aura is. Okay, so non-action is coming in again. So just make sure you are letting them come to you as much as you are going to them. And if it's self-love and self-care for a little while, that's okay. That's okay. I'm rough and gruff sometimes, like my dad was. I picked up on that right away. And yes, the past relationship went very badly and it was my fault. Well, I just want to say one thing with that. It's rarely one person's fault. It's usually both people contributing to it. And just remember, rejection is protection. Okay? And that's what I got.
Yep. So Led Zeppelin, I feel like you're a rock star and you need to find your Joni Mitchell, right? A little folk singer. Wow. 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 That was such a great show, you
That
guys.
was
Oh
fun.
my gosh. I was
Lots
like
of
in
fun.
the zone.
You
Good
were,
job.
Gene.
Oh my gosh, you guys. What a great show. What a great cast. What a great uh, uh, community here supporting all of us. It was really, really great. Great questions, wonderful energy. Beautiful. And Morella, you're very welcome. And we started off with Reno and Morella. You can't miss that for sure. Well, thank you,
Right.
Scott. I love, 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 love reading with you. And I'm so glad I got to read on Valentine's Day with you. And I can't wait to see you again. And we'll see each other again real soon. You guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you to all of the members who are here. And just don't forget, we have a members only chat tomorrow. We're not going to do readings, we're going to do a chat. And but to members only tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. Eastern. And I guess that's 9:30. No, it's 8:30 a.m. Pacific. And then I have my Suzuki. We're having our send in your photo mediumship readings tomorrow at 1 p.m. And Scott, what do you have coming up?
Good question. So I'm probably going to do a follow-up to this because it was so awesome. I might do a singles or a single awareness day is what is kind of going in my head, but that
Good.
hasn't been developed yet. But that'll be sometime tonight. And people wanted to know when I'm coming back on. So it'll be around 9 p.m. And then tomorrow I have Sarah from Hibiscus Healings. You know Sarah at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then 7 p.m. is going to be Nancy, a Crohn's Intuition on my channel as well, Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, and I've got a bunch of stuff next week. But I did want to say that this is a remarkable lady. So if you have not signed up for her channel, do that first and then become a member so you can go to the members only tomorrow. So yeah, make sure you do that. You won't regret it.
Thank you so much, Scott. You're so sweet. And everybody, make sure you go over and subscribe to Scott Scorpio Santoro. He also has his own memberships. He treats his subscribers and members the best. He's just absolutely the best. Everybody loves Scott. So we look forward to seeing you again. And have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful rest of your evening. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. Your support is greatly appreciated. If you enjoy this content, hit like, share, and subscribe. Remember to click the bell to be notified of future videos. Thanks again. Bye.